Hey there, tubers, Redneck Brian here. Okay, this is between the Bolens and the Mastercraft. I want to know what people think is the better tractor. Personally, I am actually going to say the Bolens right now, because we got the key. Show you what this sucker will do. Key in the ignition, choke. And that was a cold start. This thing was only, I don't think I've had this running at all today. So yeah, this since last night. And it fired up just like that. Still you got to choke it, but since the choke's off now, nah. It likes to choke, that's for sure when it first starts, but it will run perfectly fine without choke. So, only downside I don't like about this is, as you guys know, the hydrostatic rear end. That's the only thing on this entire tractor that I currently do not like. But I do have plans in the works to swap out this rear end with my Peerless 6-speed. So, a few people commented. One person was saying that it should work because this is basically the same chassis as a Ford tractor. And I guess you can get a Ford tractor with probably a 5-speed, maybe a 6-speed Peerless in it. So, I'm going to try it. Let's go over to the Mastercraft. Everybody knows what's wrong with this. For one, the engine is pretty screwed up. It's fixable, but I'm not spending any more money on this. I do have the paint bill for it, so that kind of sucks right there. I got like $120 in paint that I could probably paint my trailer with it, and maybe paint the Bolens. I don't really want to piss off the Bolens enthusiasts out there by painting the Bolens, but I would like to paint it. Most likely will be painted. The Mastercraft rear end, it's doable. I was thinking I could probably put the Peerless in this. I'm going to have to lose this here though. The shifter will have to go. What I'll do is basically a similar setup to this. Basically put it in gear, what gear you want, and throw it into drive, and it just goes fast as the gear that you have it in, same as how this one here is set up. But I don't know yet, because like I was saying, the rear end being bent, and from my last video, it all depends on this other rear end if I can get it or not. But I think most people would rather see the Bolens, because the Bolens is a much nicer tractor than the Mastercraft. It's a much tougher frame. It's a solid frame tractor. Let's go back over to the Bolens. It's similar to the Honda and the Troy-Bilt, where it has a solid frame. And like I was saying in the last video, the features that I prefer: the front battery and the gas tank where it belongs. I know some people would say, no, don't want to have a gas tank underneath your butt, but I believe that's where it belongs. Gas tanks belong in the back. Because then if you have any problems up front with your engine, your gas won't catch fire on you and explode. So, but again, this Bolens is a really nice tractor. I don't think this would take much to paint if I did paint it. Probably wouldn't take all the paint that I have. Another thing I like about this, it has the anti-slip coating on it, which I'd probably mask off and then just paint all around it black, or I'd just paint it black. So, we will have to see. Sorry about the wind, but we will have to see. So yeah, which is the better tractor? Just let me know what you guys think. I'm leaning towards the Bolens if my rear end idea will work in the Bolens. But the only way I'll lean towards the Mastercraft is if that other rear end I can get is not destroyed by when that idiot burned the tractor. So what was left of the tractor, that is. So I'll let you guys know what goes on, and most likely with the Bolens, I am going to pull the rear covers off just so I can take a look at the rear end and get some ideas on it. So talk to everyone later. Keep it redneck like always, and please subscribe and comment.